All right, this video is on steps 67 through 77. This is the second option on how to insert images into your presentations. This is the one that you have an image on your computer and you insert it from your computer. So this particular video is in two parts. The first part is how to download an image to your computer and then bring it into your slides. So if you already have an image on your computer that you know you want to bring in, then you can just skip straight to step 74 in the lab. All right, so step 68. So we're going to open that Chrome search engine and find an image that you want to add to your presentation. So we've already done this in the previous video and in the previous steps, did the search through Google. I want to add an image for where the chef jobs are located, maybe around the country. So I'm going to type in cities with the most chef jobs. And again, you have to come over and click on the images word on your search so that you only get the images, not just every result. And it looks like I may have a few choices here. That is by state. This is by state also. This is chefs and head cooks. Oh, this is employment. So I'm going to go with employment of chefs and head cooks. All right, so step 69 was you were going to scroll down through the images. I found the one I wanted. And then you're going to right-click on it. Now, I could have either right-clicked, I'm going to just close that really quickly. I could have either right-clicked from here, or because I was in this bigger because I wanted to see it a little bit better, I can also right-click from here. So right-click on the image itself, and then this time what you want to select is Save Image As. So last time we copied image, this time we're going to save image as, which will then pop up this window called the Save As window. All right, so that is what the end of step 70 is. Now what we're going to do is step 71. On the Save As window, click on Documents, then New Folder. So click on Documents, which it already was on, and then New Folder. That's the New Folder button up here at the top. So as you can see, the result of clicking on the New Folder button is that it creates a new folder, and the title New Folder is highlighted in blue. Now I'm not going to click on anything, I'm not going to hit Enter, because the next set of steps on step 72 has a lot of information. All right, so the first bullet. With the text of New Folder highlighted in blue, type in Business Temp as the name of the new folder. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm not clicking anywhere because I'm going to just go ahead with that text highlighted. That means that whatever I do is going to replace it. So Business Temp. Now I'm not hitting Enter and I'm not clicking because the next set of instructions say, then double click on the folder icon where you just typed the new folder name. So that's the folder icon next to the words I just typed. So I'm going to double click on that, and that puts me in an empty folder called Business Temp. So I created the folder, I renamed it, and then I opened it up, and that's where I'm going to put my file. So at this point, we're going to move on to that second set of instructions in step 72 still. So click on the default file name. Currently, the lab says images, but it's just the default name given by people who created that file. So I don't like that name. We're going to change it. So we're going to change it to something logical. So I'm going to call it Job Locations Chart. And once you've changed the name of that file, which is what we've just done, we're going to then go over here. This is the last bullet, step 72. Once you've changed the name of the file, click on Save. So now we've done that, and it has saved to that exact location on our computer. So now we're going to click back to the Google presentation. This is step 73. Now we're back here, and we want to go to the slide where we want to insert the image. I'm going to go ahead and insert it onto this slide because I haven't created any other content slides yet. So we're just going to stay right here, and this is what's selected, and you can see it's selected because it's currently highlighted in yellow. All right, step 74. You have two choices for how you can insert your image into your slide. Choice number 1, you can choose the Insert Image icon. All right, do I see it? Yes, I do. Right up here, Insert Image. This is what that button looks like. If I click it, it will come up with a little window, and then you can choose from that menu what kind of image you're going to insert and from where. In my case, it would be upload from computer, but we're not at that step quite yet. Now let me show you how you can do it for option number 2. Let me not select anything. I'm just going to click outside of it just to get that menu to go away. So option 2, you can go to the toolbar and the words insert right here, click on that, and then image. And then it gives you that exact same menu that we just saw. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to step 74. I'll go ahead and do this one again. Insert, image, and step 74 says we are going to select upload from computer. So that's where we do that step. Now it pops up a bunch of images, and one of them is this downloads folder. Well, that's not where we put your image. We put it in the documents folder in a new folder called business temp. So let's go ahead and continue on with step 76. So you're going to single left click on the documents folder in that left panel of the window. This is the left panel, and we're looking for the word documents, the same place that we navigated before. So single left click on documents. Now we're going to find the business temp folder in the right panel and double left click on it. So this is documents. This is the contents of everything that is in documents. So now we are looking for business temp. It is alphabetical, which is why I have numbers on these. I want these particular folders on the top. But all of these folders are alphabetical, so you look down at business temp, and it wants a double left click on it. So a quick double left click. Double left click. And now we have a choice. We can either single left click on the image, then click on open, or we can double left click on the image. I'm going to go ahead, well, let me show you the first one. First option is to single left click and then come down here and click on the open button, or you can just double left click quickly and it opens. Now we're going to, for step 77, move and resize your image as necessary to fit comfortably on your slide. Because this is important information and it shows everything a little bit smaller, I'm actually now going to go ahead and reduce the size of this image right up here to make a little bit more room. And now I'm going to make this bigger so that it shows up even better. And I'll go ahead and line those up. By the way, as you're moving these images around your slide, take a look at the fact that these little red bars show up. The bars are showing you when you are aligned with various things. So see, as I come over here, it shows that the right side of my image and the left side of the image above it will be aligned. When I bring it over here, it shows that both images are aligned together. So I'm going to go ahead and just leave it right there. And take a look. In the previous video that I did, I put a nice drop shadow on this image. I like that. I want to do it again. So I'm going to take all the settings, and if you watched my previous video, you saw that I changed the toggle bars to decide exactly what my settings were multiple times. So I don't want to have to keep doing that every time and remembering what my settings were. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Format Painter right now. So the way the Format Painter works is you click on the thing with the format you like, and it has all these features. This is what I set for my drop shadow. So I've clicked on this. Now I come up here to my Format Painter, click on the Format Painter, and then the next thing I touch will have that same thing, the same settings as that drop shadow. One click. Boom. Same exact settings. So if you look at this drop shadow settings, these bars won't move as I switch back and forth between my images. So top image, bottom image, top image, bottom image. These did not change at all. So both of these images have the exact same drop shadow. I'm going to use this through all of my slides because having details like this be the same looks really professional. So I'm going to keep doing that. All right, once you have the images where you want them on this slide, you are done with step 77.